Hello and welcome to the end of lesson exercise, how to calculate for sensitivity. Before we could do this, and before we can answer these 4 questions here, one have to be familiar with a simple 2 by 2 table. It's called 2 by 2 because the main thing is these 4 cells in the middle here. The true positive, false negative, false positive, and true negative is the main basis for a 2 by 2 table. When you have a table like this and it's blank, just have this in mind, copy it somewhere, because this is a template of how you're going to fill a 2 by 2 table. Normally, the columns where the cells are will hold your disease or outcome. This row for the 4 cells will hold your exposure or the instrument you're using. So in this particular exercise, breast cancer is the outcome or disease. Normally, a breast cancer person or a yes to breast cancer will be placed in this particular column. It can vary, but make sure if you're gonna place the yes breast cancer here, you cannot use this template. You have to arrange it that the true positive will be here and the false positive will be on the other side. For the purpose of this exercise, use this template only if you're gonna put the disease people in this particular cell and the non-disease in this particular cell. The yes to the instrument on this particular cell and the no to the instrument. So let's fill out the labels for this table. Those who have breast cancer will be on this column. Those who have no breast cancer will be on this column here. The instrument that we're using to detect the mass that is indicative of breast cancer is called physical exam or PE. Those that tested positive for the PE will be in this row, and those that did not have any mass detected during physical exam will be a physical exam negative. According to this exercise, we have a total of 5,000 age and race match controlled women. This is the total where your column and your row meets, and this is where you're going to place the total number of people in the population. So we're going to put 5,000 people here. Here is where you're going to place the people that were positive for breast cancer. Remember, this is your breast cancer column. According to this exercise, half of the women in the study have actual proven breast cancer. That's what I'm going to put here. If you have a total of 5,000, it makes sense that the difference between the total population and those with true proven biopsied breast cancer is 2,500. The remainder will not have breast cancer diagnosis. So at least we filled out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 cells. Now, let's go through our exercise. 1,800 women who has cancer and also have a positive physical exam, meaning a mass were detected. Out of the 2,500, only 1,800 are what we call the true positives. Person have breast cancer and a mass was detected. The difference between them will be those that have true breast cancer but no mass was detected. So your false negative here will be 700. Then let's follow along. There were 800 women that a mass was detected, but they do not have breast cancer. So where are we going to place them? Are they true negative? But you can't, because mass was detected. So physical exam have to be positive, but they have no breast cancer. So those are those women. 800 people, mass was detected, but they have no breast cancer. So the difference between those that turned positive on physical exam but have no breast cancer will be those that do not have a positive exam, meaning no mass was detected and they really do not have breast cancer. So that would be the difference between your total of no breast cancer minus those that have a positive physical exam of a mass. Now you've filled out your 2x2 table. So how many people have cancer? Remember, this is your true positive plus false negative. Just place the answer right there. How many people have cancer and tested positive on your physical exam? These people. How many people have cancer that tested negative on the physical exam? False negatives. How many people have no cancer and tested negative on the physical exam are your true negatives? This is your true negative plus false positive. And lastly, how many people who have no cancer and tested positive on the physical exam? These are your false positive. So after filling out your 2x2 table, you are now ready to calculate the sensitivity of the physical exam in detecting breast cancer. And you have that formula. All you need to do is plug that in and you are done. If you have any question, you can play this recording back.